Hallo, ich bin Sherif. Ich freue mich auf euch.
Welcome everybody to a short video. Actually today I have a guest. It's Sherif Mansour from Sydney, from Atlassian. Hi.
Hi Martin. Hi everyone watching.
We're up to a event on March 27th and actually we have an awesome guest from Sydney there. Do you know who that could be?
I would have no clue. Do you have any ideas? Can you give me some hints?
Actually, it's someone who's actually involved heavily into steering how Confluence is developed tomorrow. One of the product managers of Confluence. Who could that be?
Oh, I thought you were going to say one of Atlassian's founders. Yeah, that will be me. I'll be coming to join you guys in Germany. I'm really looking forward to that.
And actually, I've heard in a talk someone like they sent the second best because they couldn't send the founders, and I guess that's what you said. So it's almost the founder, right?
It depends who you ask. If you ask my wife, she'll say they've sent the first best. If you ask other people at Atlassian, they may say second, third, fourth, fifth, 10th. It's all the same.
But actually, you're a long-term time Atlassian employee, like one of the first being there, right? When did you start at Atlassian?
Not first. I was there when Atlassian was about 300 employees over 5 years ago, and now I think we're nearly 1,200. We're close to that mark.
Yeah, and you're a product manager of Atlassian Confluence, right?
Yes, so I spend most of my day working on Confluence and a little bit on some of the add-ons and extensions that Confluence has.
Like add-ons that Atlassian develops, like team calendars and that stuff, right?
Yeah, team calendars and Confluence questions.
How many developers, can you say that, work on Atlassian Confluence and the add-ons? How many work with you specifically? Is it like, do you define the tasks for all of them or only for one team, or how does it work?
How many developers working for Confluence? We actually, in our release notes on our website, we list all their names. So I'm probably not going to get this right, but it's something in the vicinity of 60 engineers, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And how many work with us? I'm in the Sydney office, so we have the Confluence team is distributed. The engineering team is in Sydney and Saigon, and the support team is worldwide. So in the Sydney team is about 40 of those, maybe something like that.
Like the majority.
Sorry?
The majority, I said.
Yeah, the majority. And I would spend most of my day working with other product managers and team leads in terms of setting the roadmap items and defining what we're building next and researching some customer data and trying to understand what problems we can solve.
So this is actually something I'm pretty excited about, getting someone like you to Germany, to the small town of Wiesbaden, to an event of Seibert Media, speaking for us. How come and what will you be talking about?
You didn't tell me Wiesbaden is a small town. You said it was a tourist attraction. What did you say?
It is a tourist attraction, but it only has like 250 to 300,000 inhabitants. So I don't know.
That's plenty.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm looking forward to coming to visit you guys. As you know, we sell worldwide, and for Confluence, Germany is in the top three of our customer base. So a lot of our customers come from Germany, and I rarely get the opportunity to hear from German customers, and so I'd love to hear from them and their experiences, problems they have, things I'd like to see improved, and I'd also love to share what's coming up, what we've just done in the collaboration space, what's coming up, and maybe share a bit more about how we see the future of the product headed. I think we'll definitely be speaking about how we're using Confluence ourselves, and I'd love to hear from other customers about how they're using it as well in terms of different cultures and different organizations and how that works. So I'll be sharing what's worked well for us in terms of using something like Confluence to help foster and grow the culture inside Atlassian, and also what hasn't worked, some challenges we've had and some struggles we've had. and really sharing our learnings, things that have worked well and things that haven't worked well, and helping build an engaged company and employee culture inside Atlassian.
So if I ask as a customer, what's in it for me? The answer is Sherif is going to tell me something about Atlassian Conference roadmap, like in the recent past, what has been developed and is available now that I may not have seen yet. And you will also spill some information about what you're about to do in the future. Is that right? Okay.
Yeah, I'll definitely share about what we're working on as well.
Cool. If you're watching this and you're interested, it's going to be a free event for bigger customers of Seibert Media. It's the 27th of March, and we'll be lucky to have Sherif there. And actually, we're planning to have one-on-one meetings on the Monday, which is the 30th of March. So if you have something where you think, I really want to make sure Atlassian Product Management gets that Confluence should be doing this and that, but I can't explain that in 5 minutes to Sherif, it may be good to contact us and talk with us to make sure that you get some more time on this Monday. Sherif, anything else that you know of why someone should come to this event?
I feel quite privileged in being able to come to this event. I really think that for me and the team of Confluence, it's a learning opportunity for us. So we're very grateful for your time. And we use this, as Martin mentioned earlier, we use a lot of your feedback to influence our roadmap, decide how we can make the product better for everyone. And so a large part of this is me sharing with you guys what we've learned and things that are working well and how we use Confluence and things that haven't worked so well and where we're looking at heading the product. But a second part of it is I'd love to hear from you. And that goes a long way to influencing our roadmaps. I often take what I hear from you guys and I share it with the rest of the engineering team in Sydney and Atlassian. You know, we blog about it internally. So your feedback gets heard by a lot of people.
Sherif, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. And thank you everyone for watching. I look forward to meeting you all. Bye.